back to Tai Chi in the Park with me, Lee Fu, Director of Four Dragons Tai Chi, and we are continuing our Golden Ball Tai Chi form. And today we're going to be focusing on single whip and cloud hands. So I'll show you what that's going to look like. All right, so that's what we're going to be working on today. Let's go ahead, clear some space, and let's get warmed up. Coming into your Tai Chi stance, feet shoulder width distance apart. Soften the knees, sink into the hips. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly, relishing the breath. Just letting the hands come to rest on the lower dantian, focusing on abdominal breathing, one hand over the other, and allowing the breath to begin to sink down below the navel. Feeling the belly expand and contract with the breath. Letting the chest relax, shoulders relax. And we're going to continue with this dantian breathing, breathing into the lower belly and lower back. As we inhale, belly expands, arms rise. As we exhale, we gently press back, navel rests back towards the spine. And we're going to scoop up. We're going to use this as an opportunity to clear and cleanse the body and mind, gathering heaven and earth, bringing in that pure energy, letting it wash out the old breath, the stale chi. And helping us to release any unwanted mental thoughts. Let's try that again. Inhale. Exhale, pressing back, gathering earth energy, blending it with heavenly energy, blending it with your energy. Clearing and cleansing body and mind. And last time. and now maybe stepping the feet out a little bit wider. Bringing one hand to the lower dantian, we're going to shift the weight and gather. Shifting the weight. And you might feel the hips naturally turn as we gather. And this is the foundation for our cloud hands, our stationary cloud hands. Gently warming up the knees and hips. This gentle gliding, and gentle turning. And gathering of energy to the lower dantian, creating this foundation of energy to help support the body, support the practice. A way of being gentle with ourselves, giving ourselves what we need. Shifting weight, gently turning the hips. All right, and coming back to center. Bringing one hand out. And scooping the arm up. Releasing back as you exhale. Resting one hand on the lower abdomen. Reminding the breath to move down deeper into the body. And now let's reverse, taking it back. Let's switch sides. Deep breath in. Following the energy with your eyes. Softening the eyes. Letting the gaze move inwards and reverse. As the gaze turns inwards, we take in the beauty of nature and allow it to internalize. right, and coming back to center, we're going to shift the weight, taking a step back, coming into a bow stance, bringing one arm up, getting a nice stretch along the side body, opening up the gate, the walking gait. And another deep breath in as your arm rises up. And one more. And stepping forward with your back foot, switching sides, bow stance. Breathing the arm up. Maybe feeling a gentle back bend to open up deep core muscles in the spine. And taking a step forward, coming back into our high horse stance. Inhale. Let's gather. And guide energy down through the energetic channels. Interlace the fingers. Reach up and over, gentle side stretch. And circle down and around. And exhale, relaxing every time. Two more. Carrying a gentle smile on the face. As you practice, bringing some inner compassion to your Tai Chi practice. Creating a sense of inner warmth. All right, and bringing it overhead one last time. Nice deep breath in, exhale, letting the hands float down. So now let's begin our practice. We're going to pick up from where we left off. So we've done section 1 and we've transitioned. We're coming into our transition into single whip. So we're here, we come down, out, and we transition to the front. From here, we shift back. We turn our left foot, toes towards the front, and we post, right foot. And here's where we begin our single whip. Okay? So it starts with the left hand grasping. And you want to imagine that you're holding a ping pong ball in your hand. And your right hand comes underneath to support as the right foot is posting. We step out to the right, turn the right palm out, warding off to the right. And here we have a 60-40 split. So 60% in the left leg, 40% in the right leg. If you need to, you can make it 50-50, but if you can, 60-40 left and right. And the eyes gaze over the fingertips of your right hand, off into the horizon. The wrist is no higher than the shoulder. You have this nice rounded shape as though you are holding a big barrel. Palm is facing out, elbow is sinking down. Okay, so let's try that a few times. So we're transitioning. Hips shift back. We turn to the front. Shift the weight to the left. Post. Left hand grasp. Right hand underneath. Step with the right. Turn the right palm out. Ward off to the right. Sink and settle. Okay. And relax. Raise your stance. Let your arms come down. Left foot out in front into our bow stance, facing the left side. We shift back. Turn to the front. Circle down. Post. Grasp with the left. Support with the right. Step right. Palm out. And then turn the fingertips up, elbow sinks down, shoulders down. Neck is long, spine is upright. You should feel very comfortable, very grounded, maybe even assertive. Very strong stance here. Feeling inner strength. All right, let's try it again. Raise your stance. Lower your arms down. Bow stance to the left. Here we go. Transition. And relax. How is that? We're getting it? Okay, good. So from here, after we do cloud hand, after we do single whip, we go into cloud hand. So let's break that down. So we're 60% weighted in our left leg so that we can transfer into the right. Just the footwork. We're going to shift our weight to the right and step in. We're going to shift to the left and turn the hips. If we were in a room, we would be looking at the left corner, stepping out to the right, looking to the left. We shift, turn. Now we're going to look at the right corner. Step in, shift left, turn, step right, shift, turn, step in, shift left, turn, turning over the left leg, step right, shift, and turn, and we finish with a post, left foot posting to prepare us for the next section. All right? So let's practice that again, just the footwork. So we're going to post, we're going to step out, single whip, and then we're going to shift weight into the right for cloud hands. Step in, shift left, turn left, step out, shift and turn, step in, shift left, turn, step out, staying low, steady and even, step in, and that low, steady stance is going to help us widen our gait. And then we end with a post. Okay. All right. One more time. Any questions? All right. So let's start with post. Step out for single whip. Weight is in our left leg. We shift to the right. Step in. Shift left and turn. Step out. Shift. Turn. Step in. Shift. Turn. Step out. Shift, turn, step in, shift, turn, step out, shift, turn, and post. All right. So now let's try it with one arm. Actually, let's try it with both arms. Let's see if we can go into it. So we're going to post, grasp, right hand underneath, step out, single whip, shift right. The left hand is going to drop down. You're going to drop your ball. Right hand doesn't move. We step in. As we shift the weight, the hands shift. Turn the left palm out. Step out to the right. As you shift weight, right arm comes up. Palm turns out. Step in. Shift. Step out. Shift, step in, step out, and post. And when we post, we end with our palms facing each other, holding the golden ball over onto the right side, out in front of the right rib cage. Because we'll be stepping forward from here. All right, so let's try that again. So we're going to step in, post, grasp for single whip, shift right, step in, shift left, turn, step out, shift right, turn, step in, shift left, turn, step right, shift, turn, and post. hold the golden ball. All right, one more time. Let's do it from the transition, starting with our left foot forward, facing the left. Inhale, the ball comes up. We transition to the front. Shift left, post, grasp, step out, ward off to the right. Shift right, step in, cloud hands. Step right, right arm up, turn right. Step in, shift left, turn left. Step right, shift, turn right. And one more. And post. All right. And relax your stance. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Let's take a few deep breaths and we'll cool down with a meditation exercise for cleansing the brain. This is something that is useful for people who have maybe some neurological issues. It's also good for people who spend a lot of time at the screen. You might have eye aches or headaches due to spending time in front of screens, which we do a lot. So it helps to really relax and rejuvenate the brain particularly and the nervous system. So we're just going to stand in our Tai Chi stance, knees bent, sinking into the hips, letting the arms relax down, and lowering the eyelids just a little bit, keeping them partially open. And remembering our Dantian breathing. And with our imagination, we're going to imagine that a gentle fog is rolling in. And it becomes thicker and denser all around you until all you can see is this fine white mist. Once you feel, sense, imagine, visualize that you're completely surrounded by this gentle white mist, we're going to breathe that mist in, and we're going to breathe it in from the tailbone up the spine. So as you inhale, imagining this mist, this cleansing mist, coming in through the tailbone, up through the spine. All the way up to the base of the skull, the base of the brain, and filling the skull cavity. And floating into all of the folds of the brain, cleansing, purifying. We're going to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to exhale out the mouth. Imagining that you're releasing anything that is cloudy, turbid, toxic, any excess heat, anything that would bring about illness or disease. You're just releasing it out through the mouth. releasing out stress. And coming back to your Dantian breathing. Let's try that again. Breathing in fine white mist from the tailbone up through the spine. Rolling over the brain. Cleansing and purifying. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Release the breath out through the mouth. Maybe noticing it a little less cloudy. And one more time. Breathing in fine white mist from the tailbone up to the base of the spine. Up into the skull. Washing over all the folds, all the glands, all the sensory organs. Take another deep breath in. And release the breath out through the mouth. And you can continue to practice this as much as you'd like until you feel like you have achieved the cleansing that you need, the relaxation that you need for your mind, for your nervous system. All right, and let's close out our practice with a deep breath. Maybe noticing how the body and mind are feeling grateful for this practice, for this time, for this self-care. And we'll bring our feet together. Hands together, the coming together of heaven and earth to create peace, harmony, good health, and longevity. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today here at Evelyn's Park, and for those of you who are practicing with us at home. We hope to see you again for another Tai Chi in the park. Until then, stay safe, take care, Dao On, wishing you peace on your path.